All right, thank you so much for stopping on my channel, guys. I just want to say, full disclosure, I am not being sponsored. No one's paying me to use these tools. No one's given me or donated anything. Everything I have, I work hard for. Okay, and I'm trying to use them for the best of my abilities for myself. All right, so that's just there. All right, so with that said, all right, I want to know, does that give me the right as a customer and as a consumer to have the right to say what I want to say about the customer service? Well, for me, I think I do, because I'm a loyal customer. I've been purchasing their Kobalt stuff for a long time and been using for a long time, and I had an issue with one of my tools, and so I had to put their customer service to the test. All right, so if you want to hear my story, I have something set up outside. All right, while I tell my story. All right, and now another one of those, and again, I'm not being sponsored on this, but I am jealous. I'm a little vexed and jealous, because I was looking in the tools lately. I've had this a couple seasons now. If you can see this sprayer, back sprayer, and the new ones have metal tips and have lot nicer connections than my old one did. I'm very vexed about that, because the new one, the old one, I paid good money for it back when I purchased it, and the new one cost just as much as the old one that I paid for that one, and the new one has much nice features. So, but anyways, it still works. I love my back sprayer, and mosquito season like it is now, bug season like it is now, it comes in very good handy. But anyways, does that give me the right to, as a consumer, to have my opinion on it? Just like I just did from the old one to the new one? I think it does. All right, so let me tell you about the tool that I had an issue with while using that tool. All right, so stay tuned. I got something set up for you guys while I tell my story. All right, guys, here we go. I am here. So this is it right here. I got my Kobalt knee pads on. I need these knee pads because when I'm down on my knees on this gravel, working in the car and stuff, and getting up and down, oh my gosh, this gravel will tear up your knees, man, I swear. Oof, it's ridiculous. Anyways, I invested in the knee pads. I've had these knee pads over a year now, and whenever I come out here, they go on because I can't get down on my knees anymore and get up and down on this gravel. It's killer. It's a killer. So knee pads are a must when you have gravel like this. But that's not what we're here, right, guys? We're here because you want to know my story on the customer service. If you purchase Kobalt stuff like I do, and I have a lot of Kobalt stuff, as you can see, do I have the right to give an opinion of their customer service? I think I do. Anyways, I had this tool almost 2 years, right? And I know that the batteries, I think the batteries are supposed to be 3 years on the battery. I thought that the tools were a lifetime, but this one says tool is 5 years, limited. Oof, that's not good. But anyways, the battery that I had in my old one stopped charging. It wouldn't charge. So I called the 1-800 number. The 1-800, this is where it started, okay? The 1-800 number, it is funny because, you know, a guy with a very strong Indian accent, like always when I call these 1-800 numbers for customer service, it's always a very strong Indian accent guy or person answering the phone and trying to help. I'm not, I don't have a problem with that, okay? Don't think that I'm racist. I'm not racist, okay? I'm just pointing out facts, all right? So the guy on the phone, I told him what my issue was. He's like, okay, no problem. Let me, you know, I'm not gonna do the accent. let me try to get my system running. So his issue, it was he couldn't get the system up, right? He got kept, please hold. 10 minutes later, please hold. 15 minutes later, click, no, the phone disconnected, right? Now before he answered, you get an automation, and the automation constantly tells you that if you purchase a Kobalt product in the store and your warranty is still good and you still have the receipt, just go back to the store and they will help you hassle-free. So it's supposed to be hassle-free customer service, right? Now, knowing that, I knew that I still had to call, right? And verify whatever on the phone. So I did call. They gave me what I felt was the customer no service, because he kept on telling for over 10 minutes later, and then 15 minutes later, click. I stayed on the phone over 15 minutes with the guy, waiting for him to get his computer running right. And then he hung up on me. So I packed up everything. I packed up my tool, I packed up everything, and I ran to the store. And I stood in line. They had one person before me. When I got to the register, oh, look at that. I told him, I'm here to test your hassle-free customer service because I purchased this not even 2 years ago. Here's my receipt, and here's the product, and the battery is not charging anymore. And so she's like, oh well, and I have to call the number and get some kind of code or something. So she literally had to call the same number that I called, right? But she actually got through, got the number, and she was on the phone for like 20-30 minutes. She was on the phone for a long time to get that number. And then she got the number. This doesn't have a charge. It has one charge on it, okay? And here's a charger, here's it. But since I have Kobalt stuff, I got a full charge right now. So I'm gonna use this one on it, all right? I'm gonna charge this one up when I carry it inside. So I'm so sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. So the so the lady inside the store finally got the number she needed for me to switch it out, right? And I said I only need a new battery because it's only the battery. The tool is fine. The tool is still good. They said, well, because it comes together, they can't just change the battery. They have to just give me a full refund on the whole thing, put it on a gift card, and I go inside, rebuy the tool, and easy peasy, right? No problem. When she finally got all the agreements and everything, and then to give me the gift card, it still took them another 30 minutes to get that gift card and to put the money on the gift card and to get the approval, whatever. I was there for a little minute, for a hot minute at that customer service, all right? But I was glad to go inside, ask for a new tool behind locked behind the counter, go up, pay for it, and got the whole tool paid for. The tax, everything was included with that gift card, all right? So with that said, this is my story, all right? Should I give them A+ or F-? Well, I don't think they deserve an F- because they did help me. I do have my tool, even though, and she, the lady at the store, told me what I already knew, that I was supposed to call the 1-800 number and get a code, like a approval, like a number or code, and then go back to the store with their code, and then they would be able to do everything faster, so they don't have to call that 1-800 number. You call it, get the code, then you go to them, and then they'll put the code in, and then they'll move forward from there in helping you trying to take care of your issue with your Kobalt tool. All right, so that was the back thing on that. So I did do what I was supposed to do, but they gave me the customer no service on the phone by not helping me. So why do I want this tool? This tool, I've used this tool, I was using this tool a lot before it broke, or before the battery stopped, and then I had to change it. Now, I want to show you something. Let me show you something real quick, because I think this is real cool. And even though I'm using this thing here, I do have Kobalt sockets. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. So let's see here. So this is what I want to show you. It's a tool. So I just unboxed this tool, right? And I'm going to do a showing. All right, so let's see. I don't have to jack it up that much, but just showing you, the back tire is starting to come off. The back tire is actually off the ground right now. Yep, back tire is off the ground. Just there. All right, let's leave it right there. Let's take this off. All right, now everything is tight here. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Woo-hoo. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? So this is why I got this tool, because I've been taking off and putting on. I changed my brakes myself. I changed my wife's brakes, changed my kids' brakes. My sister's come down. I changed her brakes. Changed both my sister's brakes on their cars. And I used this tool to help me. Oh, and I just, and I changed my wife's uncle's brakes. I help him on his car. They all have, well, my uncle has my wife's uncle has a Toyota. Oops. Right, so I have a tire thing to check to make sure that these are tightened down correctly. But usually when I tighten it with this, it's tight. So there it is, guys. This is my unboxing. This is my showing. This is me asking you, should I give them a plus or F minus? Telling you the truth, I'm going to give them I was going to give them a C minus, but now I think I was being too harsh maybe, so I'm going to give them a B minus instead of a C minus. That is my ruling. I'm going to give them a C minus instead of a B minus instead of a C minus. What do you think, guys? Should I give them an A, or do they deserve the B minus for knowing that, you know, even though they advertise hassle-free customer service, and in the end they do take care of you, because in the end they took care of me, but it wasn't so hassle-free, was it? I couldn't just go to the store and let them take care of it, which is what I did. But you're supposed to call the 1-800 number and then go to the store, and then hopefully it'll be even easier. But if you go to the store without calling the 1-800 number, then they got to call it. and if you go after hours, then the 1-800 number I think closes before the store closes, so you would have to come back another day. So there's that. And yeah, just so you know, there's my my unboxing and demonstration, guys. I'm not trying to brag and the things that I have and the things that I do. I'm just saying. All right, and as you can see, nobody is even subscribing to my channel, much less me getting paid for advertising these tools and stuff. I'm not getting nothing. All right, everything I'm doing, I'm working hard for myself, to pay for myself and to do myself. But I hope that you guys will consider subscribing to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for staying this long and watching my channel, guys. I know that this is not glamorous, what I'm doing here, but it's what I got. All right, guys. All right, thank you so much, guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jack my car down. Jack them down, jack them down. And keep it moving. Until next time, guys.